Hi everyone. So I just wanted to quickly showcase this new build. So it's a Titan using the Surrender shield from Breach that gives us life recovery on block, 4% of life when you block on my version. And this makes us close to unkillable. So you can see we have 57% chance to block. That's more than enough to get the life recovery that we need. 77% armor, so over 13,000. Resistance is close to capped, except chaos, nowhere near the cap. But I just want to showcase this. So we'll go into this Mire map, and there is a breach in here somewhere. So the idea behind this build is that in Path of Exile 2, at least right now, when you get to maps, you're going to take a lot of hits from the white mobs. So a lot of small hits. You can see here, our life bar not moving because we're blocking more than half the time, and we're getting 4% life recovery in each of those. We have a total life of 3147, which is pretty decent. It's got some Sunder here for some clear. So as you might expect, the offense on this is pretty good, but not the best. So using Earth Shatter for some single target. But this is mainly a defensive build. And it's really hard to die on this, which allows you to avoid some of the frustrations that a lot of people have been encountering. So Earth Shatter here on a rare. I'll take care of them. And we'll get to the breach, which can be pretty dangerous. On the breaches, when you open them, the normal way to handle that is just have a lot of damage, kill everything before it kills you, which is the normal way. The only other way to enjoy this game is to have an extremely tanky build with nice life recovery, as I'm running here. So basically we're back to Path of Exile 1, where those are your only two options. Either have absurd damage, invest in that heavily, or absurd defense. I've gone with the latter. If you're wondering what this MTX I have is, that's on the monsters. You can see these beautiful wavy lines up and down on them. That's not a graphical glitch. It's actually an effect of one of my auras. So I think it's called Imposing Presence, Overwhelming Presence. That gives that just very nice, aesthetically pleasing, blurry look to the mobs with the vertical lines up and down. So as far as I know, that's not available to purchase as an MTX right now. Hopefully they do bring that into the game in the future. Right now, the only way to get that is with the Overwhelming Presence aura. So no matter what build you're running, you're probably going to want to work that in just for aesthetic reasons. Okay, let's see here. Find the breach. Now this build isn't the fastest, but is it the slowest? Yes, it is probably the slowest, but that's the price you pay for survivability. I think I have 25% movement speed boots. You could get 30. But I'm going the Giant's Blood Keystone, so I needed to get life on all of my pieces of gear so that I could afford to run a halfway decent two-handed mace, because the stat requirements are tripled if you're running that Keystone. So let's see here. All right, we do some Earth Shatter. And as you can see, it's perfectly safe just to stand in the middle of these packs. They can't really do any real damage. I haven't had any problems with one-shots either so far on this build. So my high armor does help with that, and I have decently high life pool. And it's pretty common when you're fighting more difficult enemies, at least in regular maps, that they'll be surrounded by normal mobs. So you'll get a lot of life recovery because you'll be blocking 57% of their hits on average, which works out pretty well. Okay. All right. See here. I assume those guys are chaos because they're purple, so you do want to watch out for that still, because if you don't block it, my resistance is pretty low. Again, when you get some more currency, you can, of course, afford to buy better items that will have some chaos resistance in addition to your life, normal resistances, and in my case, strength is pretty important, which also gives you life, which is pretty nice. Let's go down here and check. So hopefully Breach is right here in the middle of the map. Now I'm using Sunder for clear. I'll probably switch that to something else in the future. Sunder is actually pretty good for clear, although it is a slow windup. If you put the extra area on it, which I don't currently have because I'm using it on my Earth Shatter. Unfortunately, you can't use the same gem, Sport Gem, twice on two different skills. Oop. Yeah, ran out of mana, so let's just finish these guys up and go back to the engaging mechanic of clicking the well hideout. Let's see here. That should work. Here we go, and you just click here, recovered. So it's pretty nice. We'll get rid of some gear, salvage stuff. To give you a good sense of how the gameplay is. So. Try over here. And we'll be notified of some rare locations. So for single target, using Earth Shatter and then War Crying to explode those spikes. Does pretty decent damage. But again, this is a defensive build. I'll try and get something here. Yep, okay. Okay, and they might have lied about a breach being in this map. They sometimes do that. Can't always trust what the UI tells you, unfortunately. But that is part of the game, makes it more interesting. Come up this way. Alright. And it's either in that last place that we've yet to look, or, as I said, they lied on the Atlas interface. Which honestly makes some sense. Why would they tell the truth? Send our way through here. Yeah, that's fun. Ooh, and a strong box. Those are valuable. You want to make sure you always hit those. Let's do it. That one's malfunctioning, actually. No monsters. Oh, wait. Let's see here. All right, so that should give you a good sense of how the build works. Look at this, we're not taking much damage. So I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.